Well, I just think she's crazy. How can she take sides with those nobodies?
Why do you call them like that, huh?
Haven't you seen them? I mean, they're so unrefined.
Well, I had the impression that they were very worried about Marnie.
Oh, please. You don't know a thing, do you?
What do you mean?
Let me tell you their story.
Sure. Oh, go ahead if you really want to. But...
Oh, if I really want to?
Mm-hmm.
You're not interested?
Not really, but go ahead if it makes you happy at home.
No wonder you like Alex so much. You two are very much... Well, do you want to know, yes or no?
Not really, but if it makes you happy, Carla, go ahead.
Oh, if it makes me happy.
Yeah.
You think I'm a real gossip, don't you?
You can say that. Well, just a little bit, not much.
Well, guess what? I don't really care. Because I'm going to tell you anyway. Because you're bound to hear it about it sooner or later, so you might as well hear it from me.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it all started when Tony had an accident.
An accident?
Yeah, Tony crashed in his helicopter. Everybody thought he was dead. Maura was freaking out completely. You do know that Tony and Maura were together before, don't you?
I mean, it's unbelievable. They actually think David Larchmont exists. On top of it, they think he has something to do with Rachel, that he's her accomplice.
That's great.
Well, I don't know if it's great, but at least we now know the whole story.
Almost.
We can make an anonymous phone call to the police, Frank.
No, that wouldn't work.
And why not?
Because we have no evidence, no proof. If Tony doesn't deny ever marrying Rachel, that's the end of this.
Well, I'd like to know what it is that we're going to do then.
What is Max going to do?
He got kicked out of the house, so his first priority is getting Camille to help him out with that, of course.
How is he going to do that?
He said he'll come up with something. I'm sure he will.
Yeah. And what about you?
Well, I have to keep proving to Tony that I really love him. Of course, that means saying only nice, perky things about Rachel.
That's not so hard, is it?
Would you find it hard to say nice, perky things about a toad?
By the way, you haven't mentioned me to Max and to Camille.
I don't think... No.
Good. Keep it that way. Don't mention me at all.
Why, Frank?
Because we don't know how sincere Max is. All right?
Okay.
Anyway, how is his relationship with Tony and Rachel now?
Well, I'm sure it's not a very good one. Tony and Max were never part of a healthy family unit. They're probably ready to kill each other by now. Frank, what are we going to do about this whole David Larchmont thing? Come up with something, please.
I'm working on it.
Okay, then.
Lucia, is Camille back yet?
No, sir.
Do you know where she went?
I don't know, sir. Max called her this morning and she left right after this.
I see.
Excuse me, sir.
Certainly. Look who's back. You were gone all day.
I went to lunch with Maura.
The two of you alone?
Yes.
Did you know Tony threw Max out of the house?
No, I didn't.
Monty's out of jail.
Really?
So anyway, Andrew, I contacted all the newspapers. They promised me that they would not print a story about Marnie.
And how's the kid?
His surgery went pretty well. His recovery is going to take a long time, though. Oh, they're having a good time.
Yeah, they sure are. And why hasn't Victoria come out yet?
She's still upset about Max.
And are you planning on firing him from Stockdale Enterprises?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I think we've heard enough. More than we need to know about your adventures in school. I don't know how you did that in such a short amount of time anyway.
I know. Well, I'm just not like you. I don't know why she studied so hard anyway. She ends up marrying this millionaire and she doesn't even have to work at all. You know, I always told her that she was beautiful and smart enough to get any guy she wanted. I mean, do we all agree here or what?
Yes. And she chose very well, too. Rachel, you have to tell us the truth. Did you pick Tony or did he pick you?
It was mutual.
I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm really tired.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Good night.
Good night.
I'd really like to thank you for everything you've done for me.
You're welcome. Good night, Marnie.
Good night, Andrew.
It's great having you back.
Thanks. Good night, Clark.
Good night.
Don't you want something to eat?
No, I think I'm just gonna get something in the morning. I'm really tired. Night.
Excuse me, son. Dinner, sir.
Oh, great. Let's eat. Rachel. You gonna ask your father to join us?
He said that he'd rather eat in his room.
Okay, come on.
So you're leaving? Where are you going?
Going back to San Francisco.
Why?
I don't know, I guess my Acapulco adventure is over.
Oh, what do you mean over?
Martine, I just had it.
What is it there in San Francisco? Your house, your job?
I don't have a house. Got a little apartment, though. I have to look for a job.
I just don't get it. Why would you want to leave if you have everything here?
You know, Martine, there's a time when you just gotta say thanks for all you got and leave.
But
Now, wait a minute. Besides that, they don't want us here.
Senora Mrs. Rachel is going to be heartbroken. She really loves you very much.
She's going with us.
What?
Yeah. Look, I'd like to say hi to Annie.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I never really got a chance to thank her.
Camille, are you alone?
Yes. Clark's off partying with everyone else. They're celebrating Marnie's return.
Return? You mean she got out of jail?
Yes.
Well, I came up with something.
Well, tell me. What if she denies it?
Well, of course she'll deny it. But Tony's gonna know she's lying. Because Rachel and I were there together.
Okay, I guess. Fine. Yeah, I'll do it.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Good night. very happy for you and Marty. I really am.
Thank you, Alex.
Well, I'm going to bed now. Good night, Rachel.
Good night.
Good night, Tony.
Good night.
I'm going to bed too. You two sleep tight.
Good night, Andrew.
Good night, man.
Tired?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Should we go to bed?
Yeah.
Aren't you coming in? Come on. No, don't. Please. Tony. I want you to forget everything that's happened. I want you to believe me. I never loved anybody the way I love you.
It's all rigged up. Now, Pamela, you understand what you've got to do, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What's this all for?
Well, it's a favor for Tony Stockdale.
Who's David Larchmont?
Something we're trying to find out, if we can. Now, you look pretty tired. I'll show you the bedroom. Come on.
Hello?
Who is this?
Who would you like to talk to?
Is David Larchmont there?
Who may I say is calling?
A friend.
Mr. Larchmont stepped out for a few minutes. He should be back soon. May I take a number and have him call you back?
Oh, I'm calling from a public phone.
May I take a message so he can call you somewhere later?
No, you know what? I might be making a mistake. Is this David Larchmont from San Francisco?
That's right.
Thank you.
Now, Charles, that is fast. But look, I'll be at the main office soon. Make sure you bring that tape recorder. Good. Come on in.
Here are the papers you requested, sir.
Thank you, James.
Do you need anything else, sir?
No, I don't. What is it? What's wrong?
Sir, you know I don't like to bother you with domestic problems, but I didn't want to bother Mrs. Victoria in her condition.
Well, what is it? Come on.
That Martin fellow, sir, the new employee, he's just not behaving adequately. He does whatever he wants. Yesterday, for example, he went with Rachel and Mr. Swanson to visit Marnie. When they came back, he wasn't with them. He turned up 2 hours later, sir.
Why?
He said he had some business to attend to.
But Rachel's business?
Oh, no, sir, something personal. He's a lazy bum. He spends all his time with Mr. Swanson talking instead of working, sir.
I'll take care of it, James.
Thank you, sir.
James?
Yes, sir.
Has Rachel read the papers lately?
Not that I've noticed, sir.
Tell her I want her to look at these. See if she finds anything about Marnie's accident.
Very good, sir.
James, tell Martin to come see me right away.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Senor Boss. You wanted to see me?
Yes. James says he thinks you're lazy. You don't get your work done.
No, sir.
Martin, I gave you this job because you saved my life. Do not mistake my kindness.
But I do what I am told to do. Do you know what is the problem? These James don't like me.
You went with Rachel and her father yesterday. Where'd you go?
To the police station to visit Senorita Miss Marnie.
What else?
Well, I asked Senora Mrs. Rachel if I could go visit my cousin. He lives downtown and he's very, very sick.
Martin.
Yeah.
Do not lie to me.
But I am not lying. I swear.
What do you and Mr. Swanson talk about anyway?
Well, he's a very lonely man, and he likes talking to me.
What do you say? What do you guys talk about?
Well, that he's very lonely and that he's bummed out, and then he told me that...
What? He told you what?
That... but don't mention this, because if you do, he will never talk to me. He told me that they are going back to San Francisco.
Who's they?
Senor Swanson, Señorita Mrs. Marney, and Señora Mrs. Rachel. That's what he said.
Morning. Good morning. Where are you going?
To Camille's, Warden. Why?
Do you remember that David Larchman guy made up?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done anything about that?
Carla, I hate to break it to you, but your whole idea wasn't that great to begin with. I mean, why would I do anything about it? This coffee's fabulous, by the way. Excuse me.
Good morning.
Morning, Tony. Glad you came by. I wanted to talk to you anyway. Thanks for getting Marnie out of jail. I want you to know I'm really ashamed about all the trouble we caused. I also want to tell you that...
But you're thinking of leaving, right?
Rachel told you that should make your family happy. You know, Rachel feels very humiliated and embarrassed about what happened. She should have trusted you enough to tell you.
Yeah, she should have, Peter. As opposed to accepting Max's proposal.
That's right.
Tell me, did you know about it, Peter?
No. I would have never gone along with something like that.
Then why'd you tell her to keep pretending to be my widow?
I already told you once, Tony. Max threatened us.
Yeah. I know the story. But tell me, what were you going to do, Peter? What were you going to do when you found out I was alive, huh? What were you going to tell Rachel? Just seduce Tony?
Never. You're talking about my daughter.
Oh, well, here's a new concept for you, then. Were you going to tell her maybe to tell me the truth?
And what would that do? At first, you didn't know whether you were married to her or not.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to use that against me, huh? And tell Rachel, just pretend to be Tony's wife. Just pretend.
James?
Yes, ma'am.
Has Tony left already?
Yes, ma'am, I believe he has.
Do it now. Rachel will probably be in Daddy's hut for a little while longer. If she comes out, I'll distract her. Don't worry. Go, go, go.
Oh, okay.
You know what, Tony? When you first came to San Francisco and I met you, I really thought you were one hell of a guy. And I could see that you were attracted to Rachel.
So you told her to use that against me, right? Take advantage of me.
I told her a lot of things, Tony. Rachel decided what to do.
Sure she did.
Just a second.
What?
Rachel loves you very much. She just told me yesterday that she wanted to leave. She wants to leave because she feels she's totally lost your trust. And she's very depressed because she's not pregnant.
She told you that?
Yeah. She was hoping that if you two had a child, it would change things.
Yeah, it sure would. Then she'd have me locked in forever.
You really got a way to twist things, don't you, Tony? That's not what she meant.
Then what did she mean, Peter?
I don't think I could make you understand.
Well, here's a new concept for you, then. Why don't you tell me the truth for the first time in your life?
You're calling me a liar.
Good morning.
What's the matter? Is he angry?
I tried to help you, honey, but I don't think it worked out.
Dad, what did you tell him? I wanted a baby to trap him?
That's what he said, and he called me a liar.
That's it.
And where are you going?
I am gonna go find that bastard!
Ben Rach, I think it's best if we just leave things the way they are and just go back to San Francisco.
Fine. But before we do, I need to talk to him.
What are you going to tell him?
I'm gonna tell him exactly what he deserves to hear, Dad. That he is selfish, he doesn't care about anybody but himself, and he is very blind.
I really think it's better.
No, I have had it with this. I'm sick of his doubts, and I'm tired of living in fear, okay? And I'm gonna go tell him what he deserves to hear right now.
Well, now, what were you going to say you were doing in there?
I'll tell them that I was getting flowers from my living room or something.
Okay. If this doesn't work...
This'll work. She's not going to get away with what she's done.
Where's Tony?
Why, did you lose him?
James, has Tony left?
Yes, ma'am. He went to the main office.
Thank you.
Oh my, we having a female moment.
What the hell is this?
Hello?
Bueno.
Max,
Camille.
I've got it.
Good. I'll tell you when to show it. Also, I just found an ad in the paper with David Larchemont's name with a phone number.
Really? Oh, did you call it? Okay. Max said there's a number in the paper for David Larchmont.
Really?
Yes, he said to ignore it. He's going to try and find out what address the number's at.
The forecast showers heavy at times with occasional thunderstorms today and a high of 89.
Hello?
Ron.
No, this is Ed.
Where's Ron?
Getting some food for us. What's up? Do you still want us following that Fernandez chick?
No, I want you to find out something for me.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
There's an ad in today's paper with the name David Larchmont and a phone number. Have you seen it?
No, but I'll find it.
Okay, I want you guys to find out who placed the ad and where they live.
Okay, what do we do after that?
You call me.
This is a new number we got for you. Did you move?
That's none of your business. Just do what I'm telling you.
When are you going to pay us?
I'm going to pay you soon. Now get out there and do what I've asked. Got it?
That's what you said yesterday. We need money. How do you expect us to eat?
I don't give a damn how you eat. Just do what I'm asking you. Got it? Then I'll pay you.
Hey, what's up?
Max just called.
Yeah? What for? What about?
You better send some money real soon. I'm getting tired of this little game.
Relax, man. Just tell me what he said.
Hello, Mom? Yeah, hi. No, I'm fine. You? Mm-hmm. Listen, I'd really like to come and see you. Would that be okay? Mm-hmm.
Is David Larchmont there?
Is the recorder still on at your house?
You bet.
A friend. He should be back soon. May I take a number and have him
Sounds
call you back?
familiar.
This is someone you know?
It just sounds awfully familiar.
Or later.
No, you know what? I might be making a mistake. Is this David?
I think it's Carla.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah, absolutely. Play it again.
I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you right now.
Excuse us, Charles. It seems we have an unexpected guest. The only reason I didn't just throw you out of here is because I didn't want to embarrass either you or Charles. But I'm warning you again.
Don't you dare warn me, Tony. Okay, I don't care what you do to me in front of your employees. I don't have a name to protect.
Oh, yes, you do. Mine.
That's because you wanted it that way.
Now, what do you want?
You know what I want? I want to tell you what a bastard you are. You think this whole world is at your feet? You better think again.
What are you talking about?
You think the only reason I married you is because you're rich. If that's the only quality you think you have, I feel so sorry for you.
Oh, you feel sorry for me? Take a look at yourself, Rachel. Tell me exactly who the hell you think you are.
It's exactly what I'm asking you. How dare you insult my father and suspect everything I say, and how dare you think that the only reason I wanted a child was to trap you?
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
If you think that's the truth, Tony, and you call yourself a man, you are not a man. You know, if you were a real man, you would have known that I wanted to be with you last night. I wasn't trying to seduce you for my own advantage, Tony.
No? Then why'd you do it, Rachel?
Because I was happy. I was grateful that Marty was out of jail.
Oh, so you did it all just to thank me, huh?
You just don't get it, do you? I mean, you have never been with a real woman. I'm not like the other women you're used to, Tony.
What are you talking about?
Women that'll lie to get anything they want? Like Maura, for instance?
Rachel, the biggest difference between you and Maura is she never lied to me. Certainly not as much as you have.
Fine. You believe whatever you want. Okay? Because I don't care. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your name or anything else that has to do with you, Tony.
Get back here. Never really loved me, did you, Rachel?
What about you? You know, I'm really starting to hate you. And I mean it.
The feeling is mutual.